Hello and welcome to another brand spanking new episode of So You Think You Know About Football. If you're just joining me for the first time, where have you been though? Welcome to the show. My name is Omola Bakaraj and I'm going to be your host, and I'm coming to you live from the studios of CTV. The show is brought to you courtesy at Damasley Foundation. We are in football heaven, football everywhere you look. Champions League games last night as well as tomorrow. So we had some not so shocking results, some quite thumping victory, some wins, draws, all of that good stuff. Of course, I'm going to be talking about that. Before I get into the Champions League fixtures, result we're expecting tonight, if you're expecting drama or not, I've got some information for you guys, and I'm talking about the CY Unity Cup in that one. You know, we are very particular about grassroots football, so hey, take a listen, all right? Get comfortable and listen. So the CY Unity Cup right now is in the quarterfinal stages, so we have clubs battling it out. We already had games yesterday, so we already have two of our semi-finalists. We have two more games going down today, and the CY Unity Cup is going to be happening at Joju Field, Songo, Ogun State. That's where the games went down yesterday, as well as the ones that will be happening today. I think there is about 1 p.m. one for 1 p.m. For the games that went down yesterday, just in case you did not know, we have FC Robo taking on Divine FC. That happened yesterday. Goalless. It ended at full time. But after penalty shootout, we had Divine FC trumping that one 5-4. It ended on penalties. And another game, the other game of yesterday, we had IJB FC taking on Diamond FC. That game ended 3-1 in favor of IJB. So IJB confirmed semi-finalist as well as Divine FC. So unfortunately, we had FC Robo crashing out, as well as Diamond FC. So we have two semi-finalists confirmed. So what do you think is going to go through for the games today? Interesting one. We have one for the 1 p.m. kickoff. I'm talking about the game between Amazing FC and Zion FC. 1 p.m. is the kickoff. Joju Field, Songo, Ogun State. So if you're around that area, make sure you support our own. You never know. We could have our next Kelechi Iheanacho, our next Victor Sime, maybe even Papilo. Could have a next Kanu Wanko. Hey, another game for the 3 p.m. hour. I'm talking about Ablaze FC taking on Spice FC, 3 p.m. kickoff, that one, Joju Field as well. So as we're supporting international football, Champions League football, Premier League, Serie A, and all of that stuff, let's make sure we support our very own. I mean, we want to harness our talents here and also keep our youth off of the street. So it's very important that we support our own. Keep it locked right here. Of course, I'm going to be bringing you guys more updates on that one as it progresses. But hey, let's go back into it. You know, we are very particular about safety here on CTV. So make sure that you stay safe. Make sure you prioritize your safety. Ensure that you wash your hands properly with soap and water. Don't drink and drive. Ensure that you wear your seatbelt. It's not a prop. It's not for fancy. COVID is still here, unfortunately. So avoid crowded environment. It's imperative that you do that. So guys, we'll get right into the business of the day. We'll get right into the thick of things. You know, it is So You Think You Know About Football. I'm going to be asking you 8 questions in 5 stages. Right? I'll be testing your knowledge on this beautiful round leather game of football. So 8 questions in 5 stages, like I said. The first round is the preliminary round. In that one, I'll be asking you 3 questions. If you can answer at least 2 of the questions correctly, you progress to the next round, which is the second round. In the second round, I'll be asking you 2 questions. If you can answer at least 1 of that correctly, you progress to the quarterfinals. From the quarterfinals to the finals, it's 1 game each, so the knockout phases, all right? No do-overs. Quarterfinals, 1 question. Semi-final, 1 question. The final, 1 question as well. If you are able to triumph, okay, if you're able to get to the final as well as get my final question correctly, you are a winner on the show and you get to go home with a branded power bank at Damasley Foundation. What could be better than that? So you bring in your football knowledge to the test. I mean, you know football already. So now come and put it to the test and then win amazing prizes while you're at it. Before we get right into the business of the day though, I'll be going on a really, really quick break. When I return, let's get right into it. I'll be getting to meet my first contestant and I hope he can answer the question in affirmative. So you think you know about football. Keep it locked, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. It is So You Think You Know About Football. If you're just joining me for the first time, welcome. To talk to me, you can always leave your comments, your thoughts, your reactions, all of that good stuff. On Facebook, we're at CTV Live. Same handle with Twitter, Instagram, as well as YouTube. On TikTok is the only different one. CTV Live 1. You could also leave me a WhatsApp message. Don't call the number. Just leave me a message, your thoughts, reactions, all of that good stuff about the Champions League games. I talked about the CY Unity Cup. If you'd like to say something about it, hit me up, let me know. The number is 0901 5601 908 on WhatsApp. So for Champions League games, we had some really, really interesting fixtures. That one, goals everywhere you look at. We had Chelsea going to Sweden and beating the Swedish champions 1-0. It ended in favor of Chelsea at the goal scorer. I mean, quite interesting goal. Akim Ziyech was the man who scored for Chelsea. Wolfsburg taking on RB Salzburg 2-1. It ended. Villarreal taking on Young Boys 2-0. That one. Juventus taking on Zenit 4-2 in favor of Juve. So interesting there. Bayern Munich, I already said that yesterday, and they did not disappoint. Bayern Munich 5-2 in favor of Bayern. He ended. The man, you know him, of course you do. I'm talking about Robert Lewandowski. No, actually, Robert Lewandowski is his name. 3 goals to his name, a hat-trick he had. Leroy Sané as well getting on the score sheet. Serge Gnabry also getting on the score sheet for Bayern. I already said it was going to be very difficult for Benfica to keep a clean sheet against. You don't keep clean sheet against Bayern, but hey. Moving on, Sevilla taking on Lille 1-2. Lille were the bosses of that one. 2-1. He ended in favor of Lille. And Barca got a win in the Champions League. All right, so Dynamo Kiev welcomed Barca, and Barca took that one 1-0. The goal coming courtesy Ansu Fati. And the most interesting game for me of the night had to be the one between Atalanta and Manchester United. 2-2. What? 2-2. It ended. Atalanta had to settle for a draw. And on the line with me, I've got a Manchester United fan. He is the contestant. He's my first contestant on the day. And I'm sure he has a lot to say about a particular game. I'm sure he does. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Hello, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me on the show. Hello, welcome. Hello? Oh, I'm so sorry. The audio sounds a bit far away. Hello, can you hear me now?
I can get you clearly.
All right then. Okay, so just in case for the viewers who don't know you by now, please introduce yourself. What football club you support? I already mentioned that. And what part of the world you're talking to me from?
All right, I'm Frank. I'm a Manchester United fan. I'm talking from Mexico, in Lagos.
All right then, welcome to the show, Frank. So talking about the game last night, the Champions League game, Atalanta welcoming Manchester United. 2-2 ending. What was your thoughts on the game? Your thoughts on the game really quickly. As a United fan, were you proud? Were you excited? Tell me, what do you think about the game?
Well, mixed feelings. Even though I wanted Man United to lose so that Olegun Solskjaer will put in place nobody. At the time, I think they did not lose. The point was actually stolen from Atlanta as far as I'm concerned, because Man is not really playing a committed football. You know, you're not classified among the just. You don't know how to play shit, and that's what Man United is failing to do. There's no press when they are off the ball. They don't have strong press when they are off the ball, and it's really, really to the life of Ronaldo and Go. It's really killing them because everybody is telling me that some part of the defense is playing back. There's nothing there at stake. That's why the pressure. So, but I think the point was actually stolen from Atlanta as far as I'm concerned. There have been a start win for Atlanta. So the point was stolen from them. Fine, it was 2-2 and it's okay.
Well, it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting you said that. I mean, I did feel Atalanta they have to feel had won because it's not exciting to go ahead in that one. They went ahead in the first half. United equalized towards the later ends of the first half. The man Cristiano Ronaldo scoring both goals for Manchester United. So I'm thinking Gasperini's men should be thinking, okay, we can be able to turn something around in the second half, and voila. You had Zapata scoring that particular beautiful goal, and Cristiano Ronaldo cancelling it out again, 2 goals to 2. It was, I mean, it had to feel like deja vu at some point. I mean, if you remember the exploit at the Old Trafford, the return fixture of this one 2 weeks ago, we had Atalanta going ahead in that one, 2 goals to 0, and then Manchester United turning the heat up in the second half. 3 goals to 2 eventually ended. So I'm quite interested about the fact that you said you would have preferred if Manchester United lost. So that's quite interesting. Because you want Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to be shown his working papers.
Yes, darling.
Wow.
Just like the same feeling I had over the weekend when the United won against Spurs.
Spurs, yeah.
I had the same feeling. I didn't want them to be so that social at this time. But in winning that match, I'm keeping a clean sheet. It felt like it was too much. That is clueless.
Okay. So apparently your team Ole out. So, but the board still says Ole in. Ole is still at the wheel. So we're still going to be at the wheel till we play, till we watch the Manchester Derby. So fingers crossed on that one. Maybe Pep Guardiola just might be the catalyst in seeing Ole out and giving you a dream. But hey, let's see how that one goes. So let's get right into the business of the day. Just so you think.
Like losing to a rival.
Oh, so you want you guys to win that one?
I don't like losing.
You want to win the Manchester Derby? Oh, the network is messing up there. I was just asking Frank if he wants Manchester United to win the Manchester. You want to win the Manchester Derby, yeah? Charlie? Oh, can you hear me? Oof. Is something wrong with the audio there? Let me see if I can reconnect to... I'm so sorry, I can't hear you. I'm so sorry, I can't hear you. I'll be trying to reconnect to Frank and see if the network is going to be much better this time around. But he was just telling me about the fact that he wants Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to get his working papers. He wants him to not be the coach of Manchester United. But as it stands, he is still the man in charge of Manchester United. So fingers crossed in that one. So Frank, I was asking you something. I said, would you would you like to win the Manchester Derby?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You can lose any other match.
You can lose any other game, but you don't want to lose to a rival. Okay. I'm sure Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is taking notes. And Pep Guardiola...
It's going to be an easy one, though.
You said what?
It's not going to be an easy one.
It cannot be easy. I mean, you're talking Manchester Derby. It always brings out fireworks. I mean, as a neutral, that's what I live for. Thank you very much. Bring on the goals. Bring on the drama. Thank you very much. All right, then, let's get right into the business of the day, though. Talking about, so you think you know about football. You know the drill already. You are not a newbie. But hey, because I'm nice like that, I'll be telling you the rules of the game again. I'll be asking you 8 questions in 5 stages. The first round is the preliminary round. In that one, I'll ask you 3 questions. If you can answer at least 2 of the questions correctly, you progress to the second round. In the second round, I'll be asking you 2 questions. If you can answer at least 1 of the questions correctly, you progress to the knockout phase, which is the quarterfinals to the finals. Quarterfinals, 1 question. Semi-final, 1 question. The finals, 1 question. If you can answer all of these questions correctly, you're a winner on the show, and you get to go home with a branded power bank at Masule Foundation. So are you ready?
All right.
Okay, I mean, like a ritual for us, I'm going to be asking you the question now. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm asking you, so you think you know about football. How many, what's the pass mark you're going to give yourself? On what scale? So scale of 1 to 10, so you think you know about, how much do you know about football really?
7.
You said what?
7.
7, which is a pass mark, really. All right then, that's very confident. All right then, but Frank, I've got a challenge though. I cannot see your face clearly. Okay, this is much better now. Yeah, you seem to be blocking the lights, kinda. So it's affecting. I'm having overexposure in some one part of the. So as Frank is trying to get that sorted. Okay, this is much better. All right, then, so let's get right into the business of the day. You said on a scale of 1 to 10, 7, which is quite good. Let's do this. So your first question coming up right about now. The question, Mason Mount was on loan at one of these clubs. So Mason Mount has played for one of these clubs. He was on loan at one of these clubs. A, Derby County. B. Hull City, C. Swansea City, and D. Bolton Wanderers?
Bolton Wanderers.
My question was, Mason Mount was on loan at one of these clubs. A. Derby County, B. Hull City, C. Swansea City, and D. Bolton Wanderers. But you went for Bolton Wanderers. Frank, I'm still having another problem. I can't see your face clearly. Again, I need you to just stay where you were earlier. That was much better. Okay, yes, this is fine. So you said Bolton Wanderers, but the man, Mason Mount, it was on loan, not at Bolton Wanderers. It was on loan at Derby County, where he was with his former boss, Frank Lampard, before he became a starter for Chelsea. So the correct answer is Derby County. So let's see if you get your next two questions correctly so you can progress to the next round. Let's do this. I think the question is quite simple, though. I think you've got this in the bag. Let's do this. Your question: Inter Milan and one of these clubs share the same home ground. Inter Milan and one of these clubs share the same home ground. A. Juventus, B. AC Milan, C. Sampdoria, and D. Spezia.
AC Milan.
AC Milan, absolutely correct. So Internazionale and AC Milan share the same home ground, which is the San Siro. So your next question. You've got to get the next question correctly for you to progress to the next round, which is the second round. The stadium, Villa Park. The stadium, Villa Park, is the home ground for which of these clubs? Which of these clubs play at the Villa Park? A. Birmingham City.
Aston Villa.
Oh, you don't even need options.
I don't need options.
All right then. Aston Villa, yes, is on the option. My option, if you had asked for it, actually was Birmingham City, Burnley, Southampton, and Aston Villa. But you already said it. It is Aston Villa. Aston Villa play at the Villa Park. I mean, like their name already suggested. So that was easy peasy. All right then, you are in the second round of the competition. In this round, you've got to answer at least one question out of the two I'm going to ask you for you to progress to the knockout phases. Let's see how you do. Your question: Raheem Sterling. You should know this one because, like you mentioned, they're your rivals, your city rivals. I'm talking about Manchester City. Raheem Sterling, you should be keeping tabs on your noisy neighbors, as you guys call them. Raheem Sterling joined Manchester City from Liverpool in what year? Raheem Sterling joined Manchester City from Liverpool in what year? A. 2013, B. 2016, C. 2014, and D. 2015. What year did Raheem Sterling join Manchester City from Liverpool?
He joined in the 2014-2015 season.
2014-2015 season. Are you sure?
Yeah, absolutely sure.
Well, Raheem Sterling actually joined Manchester City from Liverpool. Let me see your options again, though. Let me see. It was not 2013. It was not 2016. Raheem Sterling joined Manchester City. He left Liverpool actually in the year 2015. That was before the coming of Sadio Mane, before Mo Salah joined Liverpool. So it was 2015 was when he left. It was actually 2014. It was the year 2015. It was 2015-2016 season was when Raheem Sterling carried his bags to leave Manchester. No, he left Liverpool to join Manchester City. So your next question of this round, you've absolutely got to get this one correctly for you to progress to the knockout phases. So your question, okay, Chelsea Football Club. Another Chelsea-related question. Lucky you. Chelsea Football Club assigned the former manager, the man who preceded Thomas Tuchel, Frank Lampard. In what year did Chelsea assign Frank Lampard as their manager? A. 2018, B. 2019, C. 2020, and D. 2021.
2018.
2018.
2018.
Okay. You still have a couple of seconds on the clock for you to change your mind. And I think I already even gave you a clue to the answer of this question in my first question, I think. Hello, Frank, are you there? Hello? Oh, network. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, the network is just not nice. I hope I can reconnect to Frank, though. I mean, he's gotten this far. Question number 5 right now. So let me see if I can reconnect to Frank. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
I'm here with you. Can
All
you
right.
have the options again?
All right, I asked you what year did Chelsea assigned Frank Lampard as their manager. A, 2018, B, 2019, C, 2020, and D, 2021.
2019.
You've changed your mind. 2019. Interesting. Okay.
Yes, I just did an analysis now about when Conte stayed because he succeeded Conte and
Preceded Tuchel.
when Conte left.
Okay.
He succeeded Conte.
Yeah,
So I
true.
just did my analysis and because I know Conte spent one more season after he won the league in 2017.
Yeah.
And won the FA Cup in 2018 against Man U.
Yeah.
Before it was in 2018, 2019 season. After of the season, there was back and Lampard took over. So Lampard came in 2019.
In 2019. Actually, like I said, I had already alluded to the correct answer of this question. That question I asked you, Mason Mount played for, because I already mentioned under one manager he played with at Derby County, and then before he joined, I already alluded to that. So 2018 is actually not the correct answer. So lucky you that you changed your mind. 2019, I mean, you got the analysis correctly. 2019 was the year Frank Lampard became the coach of Chelsea Football Club. So absolutely correct. I like the fact that you were able to put timelines to it. You could tell me the manager that was there before, when he left, what he won. And I mean, you remember that one. It had to be memorable. Conte won the FA Cup against Manchester United, so you should know. You should absolutely know. So moving on to the quarterfinals of the competition. But before that, let's chat really quickly though. So looking at the Manchester Derby, you already alluded to the fact that you would like for the man Ole Gunnar Solskjaer not to lose, because you don't want to lose to your rivals, your noisy neighbors, as you guys call them. So what are you expecting? Your scoreline? Give me your predicted scoreline for the game. Oh, network, thou shalt be kind, please. Thank you. Okay, so before Frank reconnects with me, I've got the Champions League games that we're looking forward to tonight. Which of them are you expecting fireworks in? Real Madrid taking on Shakhtar Donetsk, Milan taking on Porto, Sporting taking on Besiktas, Dortmund taking on Ajax, Sheriff Tiraspol taking on Inter Milan, Liverpool taking on Atletico Madrid, Manchester City taking on Club Brugge, and RB Leipzig taking on PSG. So Frank, I was asking you that your predicted scoreline for the Manchester Derby. What do you think is going to happen in that one?
You know everything about Derby. It's not about
Form. Sure.
It's about form and discipline. And for now, City has more discipline than United. Like I said earlier, a couple of minutes ago, that United now don't have the discipline to press on and don't know how to keep a clean sheet. That's where the problem is. I think they're just packed filled with arrogant millionaires who believe that whatever happens at the end of the week, they get their pay cut. But I think City is a very much more disciplined side. Even when they are playing a false nine, they're still very good. I can't predict the scoreline. I just want to be optimistic about my club. I don't want the club to lose. If it's that, I can't predict a scoreline now. Even then, times I can't predict the scoreline for that.
Interesting. Okay, you can't predict a scoreline. I mean, because you would love for your club to win, but you're not seeing that win happening. All right, it's absolutely understandable. I mean, we are loyal to our clubs. We love our clubs. It's quite like passion is the passion, as some people call it. But hey, let's get back into the business of the day. You're in the quarterfinals of the competition. I'm sure the Manchester Derby will give me the fireworks I'm looking for. I want goals. I want drama. I want saves. I just want everything that makes up this beautiful round leather game of football. So your quarterfinal question. Another Chelsea-related question. It's just your luck. It's just another Chelsea-related question. So don't worry, I think you should be able to work out the timeline as well. You should know this one though. Let's say I'll give you a bit of time for you to work out the timeline, because I'm saying that the luck of the draw for you is Chelsea today. So your question is, the Chelsea legend John Terry left Chelsea in what year? In what year did John Terry move from Chelsea? He moved from Chelsea to Aston Villa. What year? A, 2015. B, 2016. C 2017 and D 2018. Which year did John Terry leave Chelsea to Aston Villa?
2015.
2015. Can you remember under what coach? Can you remember, if you can work out the timeline, the coach of Chelsea at the time? Did you see John Terry feature? All of that good stuff. Let's see. It might just help you narrow some things down.
After 2015, Mourinho was Chelsea's coach. 2015. Yeah, I think Mourinho was Chelsea's coach. He came in 2013. The same year, Moyes came into United. And won the league in 2015. Terry won the league with United with Chelsea in 2015. So I think that was his last season. So he left 2015.
Okay, you're going with 2015. John Terry, actually, he did not leave in the year 2016. He also did not leave in the year 2018. John Terry was still wearing the blues color. In the year 2015, it was no longer a starter. We always saw John Terry feature. He comes in once in a while, like Blue Moon kind of once in a while. But he eventually left Chelsea to Aston Villa in the year 2017. He was still there as of the time Jose even left. Yeah, he was still there as of the time Jose left and had that hiatus before he moved on to Manchester United. But John Terry actually left Chelsea in the year 2017. I'm sorry, the luck of the draw just kept on choosing Chelsea for you. I didn't even see one or two Manchester United questions there. But this is the end of the road today on the show. But of course, you can still be a part of the show next time. Thank you so much for joining me. And I really love the fact that you're always willing to put your knowledge to the test. I mean, I know football, so now come and put the knowledge to the test. And I really like the fact that you're always up for it. So thank you so much for joining me. Remember to stay safe. Also remember to tell a friend, to tell another friend to come be a part of the show. Okay, so your guys, your J's that you talk football with, they can also come on here and come and put your knowledge to the test. You can always send your WhatsApp number to this number, and I'll be sure to talk to them and let them know when they can be on the show. All right, bye-bye. So I just spoke with Frank, and he is a Manchester United faithful. He got to the quarterfinals of the competition. Unfortunately, the quarterfinals was it. Okay, but let's get back into it. You can always leave me your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, your reactions on the game that has gone by, the ones that are upcoming. I mean, Champions League is the season where we are on right now. We're talking about the League of Champions. So the big boys are in action. Tasty fixtures we had last night. Beautiful goals we had. Some shocks, some upset. Were you upset with any of the games that went down? Were you shocked by anyone? Which of the games shocked you? I don't think I was shocked by any. The game that I had the most fireworks I could see was the Atalanta-Manchester United game. I had the fireworks, just where I love it. And we had the ups and downs. I mean, we had Atalanta going up in that one as early as the 12th minute from a beautiful goal from Ilicic. Then Cristiano Ronaldo pulled one back for made it level for Manchester United. 1-1 is stood towards the later stages of half-time. And then we resumed second half and we still had some fireworks more. We had the man Duvan Zapata put Manchester United with a proper poacher's finish. Put Atalanta ahead, so it was 2-1 in favour of Atalanta. Atalanta going ahead for the second time that night. That was last night. And Cristiano Ronaldo says no. So it became 2-2. In favor of nobody. Everybody shared this spoil. So everybody took 1 point each. But I'm sure Atalanta had to feel done in that one because the last time out too, they were leading 2-0 though at the Old Trafford. And United were eventually able to turn that one around. So it became 3-2. And Atalanta would have wanted to get 3 points. I mean, on their own front. But in fairness to Atalanta's side, they've had quite an injury list, that one. It was, for you today, it was fiercely contested. We had Atalanta having 10 shots in total in that one, with Manchester United having 13. 4 goals on target for both sides. So 4 for Atalanta, 4 for Manchester United. 47% ball possession for Atalanta, 53 for Manchester United. So fairly even that one. 11 fouls and 14 fouls for Manchester United. 503 passes, 500 for Atalanta, 566 for Manchester United. 83% pass accuracy, 82% for 83% for Atalanta, 82% for Manchester United. Atalanta were quite fair, no yellow cards in that one. Manchester United had a yellow card for in that one, no red cards, and 1 offside each, 5 corners for Atalanta, 1 for Manchester United. So I think that was fairly even. It had to be as balanced as the word could mean. And the game between Malmo and Chelsea, I feel like the current champions of the Champions League, they took the fight to Malmo. They took on Malmo, and considering the return fixture, that one ended 4-0 in favor of Chelsea. But Malmo stemmed the tide a bit. 1-0 it ended in favor of the champions, the current champions of Europe. So Thomas Tuchel shouldn't have any problem. He should pat himself on the back. And so the next fixture in the Champions League will be Juventus. So interesting, to say the very least. I mean, the fact that Juve have got their boys back. Paulo Dybala is back. He scored 2 goals for Juventus yesterday, 1 from the penalty spot, and another 1 from... That was the first goal of the game, actually. So 4-2, Juventus played against Zenit. So Alvaro Morata also got himself on the score sheet. So Alvaro Morata is back. Paulo Dybala is also back. So it's quite interesting, that one. So which of the games tonight is it for you? For me, my eyes are going to be on the one at Anfield. I'm talking about the game between Liverpool and Atletico Madrid. The reverse fixture 2 weeks ago, we had fireworks. We had drama. We had goals. We had red cards. We had everything that makes this beautiful game what it is. We had, it was 3-2 in favor of Liverpool. Liverpool went 2 goals ahead. Atletico level 2-2. Then Liverpool went on to score the third one. So 3-2. And we had penalties. We had goals. We had dribbles. We had... Whew. So guys, hit me up. Let me know that for games tonight. Real Madrid taking on Shakhtar Donetsk. Milan taking on Porto tonight. Sporting taking on Besiktas tonight as well. Dortmund taking on Ajax tonight. And Liverpool taking on Atletico Madrid. I already mentioned that one. So how many goals are you looking at? How many? Just tell me what you guys think. Sheriff Tiraspol taking on Inter Milan. Manchester City taking on Club Brugge. And RB Leipzig welcoming Paris Saint-Germain. I had someone tell me yesterday that PSG going to get a red card in that one. Interesting to say the very least. And for the CY Unity Cup, I've got an update for you guys. I told you the game happening 1 p.m. kickoff. It was, which is the game of Amazing Grace taking on Zion FC, Zion International FC. The game is currently goalless. Both sides still level in that one. If there are any changes, I'll be sure to let you know. So guys, keep it locked right here and I'll bring you guys more update. Let's watch international football. Let's watch. I mean, what is life without football? Watch international, watch grassroots. Support our own. We want to get the youths off the street. We want to harness our talent. And you never know, we could have the next Rashidi Yakini. We could have next Papilo. We could, I mean, the list is endless. We've had stars, and we are still having stars. Victor Osimhen is there, Yana Choi is there, Iwobi is there. The list is long. So guys, hit me up, let me know. For the Dortmund Ajax game, my eyes definitely are going to be on that one because the reverse fixture, we had Ajax thump Dortmund 4-0. It ended in favor of Ajax. I'm expecting something similar tonight. And the fact that Dortmund are without Erling Haaland, so it's going to be a huge beg your pardon, for Dortmund. So it's time to carry my bags and baggages. I'm not excited about the fact that I did not have a winner on the show today, but of course you can be a part of the show and I hope that you're going to be my next winner. You never know, right? Just hit me up. All you have to do is leave me a message. Tell me, I'm interested. I'd like to be on the show. So make sure you're following on all of our social media handles, okay? So leave me a message on there. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. It is the same handle. CTV Live is the handle. On TikTok, it is CTV Live 1. On WhatsApp, don't call the number. Leave me a message. 0901-5601-908 is a WhatsApp number to leave your thoughts, your comments, your reactions on. Before I go, let me take 2 reactions, just 2, and I carry my bag and leave. I have Ojo from Ikosi Ketu. It says, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, I expect fireworks, just as you said. I expect, but Atletico no go grill. Liverpool go try. Well, Liverpool go try, go, but I expect fireworks as well. I mean, like you just said. Let's see. Who's going to take that one? It's going to be quite interesting to see. Another game, I have one more, the last reaction I'm taking. I have BC from Ojodu. It says, I don't know if it's a he or she, it says, Dortmund Ajax, Ajax to take that one because Ellen Haaland is not there. And for Manchester City, Club Brugge, I think the question is how many goals can Club Brugge carry you? And for PSG taking on Leipzig, we will expect goals in that one. I think both sides are very good goal scorers. So the question is, who can keep a better shape at the back is going to be what's going to decide the winners. All right, so that's what BC says. So guys, let me continue. Leave on your comments. I would like to get them. We could always keep the conversation going even while we're no longer on air. I'll be sure to respond, talk, and all of that good stuff. So till I come your way again, I remain your own girl, Omola Bakeraji, and keep it locked right here on CTV. We've got amazing content for you, so don't move a muscle. Like I always say, life is way too short not to experience football, but make sure you stay safe while you are at it. So I'm saying stay safe, stay well, and bye for now.